Okay, here's another type of question, quite a simple one. They're asking you, each resistor in the diagram below has a value of 10 ohms. And they're asking you, which combination of resistors provides a total resistance of 15 ohms? So what you need to do here is you need to say to yourself, well, option A, let's go through them all. It's probably overkill, but let's do it anyway. 10, 10, 10. We know that R total is equal to the sum of those, R1 plus R2 plus R3. So we know that 10 plus 10 plus 10 is equal to 30. Okay, and we're looking for 15 ohms, so we can get rid of A. Now for B, we've got a slightly harder combination, but we might come back to that. Let's make our life a little bit simpler. Here we've got 2 in series, so this is a parallel circuit as well. And we've got 2 in series, this is 10 and this is 10. So you could simplify this to 20 ohms here, and you have 10 ohms here, okay? And we know that for 2 resistors, you can say 10 times 20 over 10 plus 20, using that formula for 2 resistors in parallel. And you end up with 200 over 30, and 200 over 30 is not going to be equal to 15 ohms, I don't think. So straight away, we know that that's not correct. Yes. So that's 6.6 ohms or something like that. So we can get rid of C. Let's go down to this one here. We know that this is these two are in parallel, and then it's seriesed up with that. Okay, so we go. We're going to be going 10 times 10 over 20. That gives us 10 times 10 over 20 is giving us the resistance for that parallel branch. Remembering that R total for 2 resistors equal to R1 times R2 over R1 plus R2. Okay, so we end up with 20. I tell a lie. What's happened to our pen? Okay, we end up with 100 over 20. Okay, 100 divided by 20 is equal to 5 ohms. Okay, so this parallel branch here is equal to 5 ohms. So we've got 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. So D is the correct answer. So we didn't even have to work out this one here, okay, which is 3 in parallel. You could work out this in parallel and then parallel it up with this, okay, or you could use the formula 1 on R total is equal to 1 on R1 plus 1 on R2. That formula can be quite cumbersome, but if you were to say we already know that this combination of 2 10 ohms is equal to 5, you can then just say to yourself, well, that's 5 in parallel with 5, which is 5 by 5 over 5 plus 5, which is equal to 25 over 10. Okay, so that's another way of using that 2 resistor formula for 3 resistors. Okay, just do 2 first, calculate what they are in total, and then parallel them up with the next one. Okay, so if you've got 3 resistors, you can still use that formula to get yourself out of trouble. But that was quite an easy question, and an easy mark or so for you in the exam. And we'll just have a look through the paper in a tick, and I'll see if there's any more in this paper.